back on the R3 again. It's a nice day out today. Nice, beautiful Sunday. The weather's perfect, and I didn't have anything else to do, so I thought I'd go for a ride. It is a little windy out though, and that's one thing that I've come to find out with this bike is that when it's windy, it's easy to get thrown around on this thing. So we're gonna go fill up right now because I need gas for the first time. I've got 82 miles on the bike, and this will be the first time that I fill her up. I put some mods on the R3 last night, and I was gonna do a little time-lapse video so you guys can see the whole process, but it didn't work out very well. Oh shit, out of service. Alright. God damn, all these pumps are out of service. Okay, well I guess we'll play the waiting game. Get that premium. Everybody's out on their bikes today. It's good riding weather. Since I didn't get to film putting the upgrades on my bike, I'm gonna stop somewhere. I'm gonna pull over. Holy shit, my nose is itching. God. I'm gonna pull over somewhere, kind of walk around the bike, show you guys what I've done, and kind of show you guys what I want to do to it. But I think it turned out pretty nice, and I think it looks pretty clean as of right now, but there's still a lot of stuff I'd like to do to the bike. This bike doesn't get as good of gas mileage as I thought it would. I still had some gas left in my tank. I was at 2 bars, as you can see, 85 miles right now, so I'm assuming I could have probably gotten 100 miles out of a tank of gas. A lot of the times I ride this thing in a lower gear, so I could probably get slightly better gas mileage if I just rode in a higher gear all the time. So having the bike up higher RPMs is definitely going to lower my MPG. Oh yeah, I can really feel that wind. Man, my wallet feels like it keeps wanting to slip out of my back pocket. You know, I should probably just put that in my backpack. You know, what's the whole point of me carrying around a backpack anyways if I'm not going to utilize it? Oh yeah, man. Beautiful day. I'll look for a good place to pull over here and do a walk around of the bike. Alright, here we go. They must have just put the CVS in. I haven't been down on this side of town for a little while. I haven't done much. Just put on a couple of mods last night and took some stuff off of it. But I'll show you guys right now. So here she is. I think she looks pretty clean. I got the tail tidy on here, and I got this one. I don't remember what brand it is, but I got it on eBay. It was like 50 bucks, man. And then the reason I picked this one is because it's the only one that I liked for the price. The other ones had really big, bulky turn signal lights on the ends, and I didn't like that. So this ended up turning out really nice, and then it's got the light for the license plate right above it. Just some small little things that I've done. I took this strap off on the passenger seat. Some of the big changes that you could see is the decals. No more decals on it. I think that the stock decals that come on this bike look kind of tacky. So I just took a torch, kind of heated up the decals. If you heat up the decals, and it doesn't have to be for very long, you just kind of hold the torch on there just for a second and get them warm, not hot, warm, because you have to be very careful when you do that with a torch, because you can burn the paint real easy. Yeah, I took off all the decals right here, and then I took off the decals right here on the front end, and there was some decals on the back here that I took off. And I'm probably going to end up sticking, you know, I'll get like a sticker or something to put here. I'm not going to completely sticker bomb it, but something that, you know, make it not look so plain. But I think personally it looks better that way. And then also I got the flush mount turn signals, LEDs. These are really cool. I'll show you. They're not that bright, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get some other stuff for this bike to kind of help me stand out, especially at night. My girlfriend was riding behind me and said that she couldn't really see me that well. So I'm gonna get maybe some lights to put underneath here so that I could stand out just a little bit more, so I could be seen. Oh yeah, here, let me show you the rear turn signals here. So that's pretty much it. That's all I did as far as the mods, just the turn signals and the rear license plate. And then taking off the little strap on the back and then the decals. But for future mods, what I want to do, obviously I think the next big thing I'm going to do to it is I'm going to get an exhaust for it. Still haven't decided which exhaust I want to get for it yet. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. As far as price range, what's the most bang for my buck? What's the most affordable? And I kind of want it to look nice too. These little heel guards here, I think this kind of looks cheesy. For the lack of a better word, so I think I'm gonna get a heel guard for the rear sets and just some other little knickknacks. I think that the color scheme I'm gonna do for this bike is gonna be a white, black, and gold. I think that would look the best. It's just gonna be accentuated with little gold pieces on the bike here and there. If there's any mods that you guys think that I should get for this bike, let me know and I'll check them out. So that's that. Let's get back on the road. Oh shit. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Oh man, my eye itches and I got I got sunglasses on, so I can't, there's no access to my eye. Oop, see, there we go. I have my turn signal on. You know, at least I noticed it shortly after. I mean, I could have been riding for 5 miles with my turn signal on and not even realize it. This is a cool little road right here. It goes up through the mountains. Once we get up here, I'll turn around and I'll go back. Coming down is the better view, in my opinion, because you kind of get a view of the whole city. And it's even better at night. I'll have to come back through here at night. You can see all the lights. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. Even though we're still in the city, I kind of like coming towards the North Phoenix area because it's more out towards like the outskirts of town, so there's not as much traffic, because I live on Bell Road, and if you guys are familiar with Arizona or the Phoenix area, you know that Bell Road is an extremely busy street. And I don't know, I heard this one time, I don't know if it's true or not, I haven't fact checked it, I didn't even care to look it up, but apparently Bell Road is like the one of the most busiest streets in the U.S. I definitely can see that just because there's so many restaurants and businesses all throughout Bell Road. Ah, god damn it, still have my turn signal on. Yeah, look at that view. That view is awesome. Oh yeah, that hill's fun. That is fun. Alright, 101 miles. Come on, green light, go. Come on. See what's going on here. There we go. Oh man. My balls are getting squished up against the tank. I need to do something about that. Man, that's the one thing that like is so awesome about bikes is the community. Everybody is so nice and we all kind of look out for each other, so it's cool to be a part of that, not a movement, what's the word I'm looking for here? The community, there we go. It's cool to be a part of that community. I have to stop by Walmart and pick up some green onions. My girlfriend's making dinner tonight, so that's one out of the many reasons why she is awesome. She's a good cook too. Well guys, I think that's just gonna about do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you're in the Phoenix area and you want to do some riding, get into contact with me. I don't have a whole lot of riding buddies as far as riding on the street goes, so get into contact with me. You can email me if you want. The email is ridewithjustinaz@gmail.com.